Ever pondered the unique relationship between French farmers and the European Union? It's a complex dance of policy, practice, and produce that has far-reaching implications. The French countryside, with its rolling vineyards and golden wheat fields, is more than just a picturesque postcard. It's a battleground where tradition grapples with innovation and national interests collide with European directives. Take a stroll through the green pastures of France, and you'll find farmers who are the guardians of a rich agricultural heritage. These hard-working individuals are deeply tied to their land, producing everything from world-famous wines to succulent cheeses. Yet these same farmers often find themselves at odds with the European Union's agricultural policies. The Common Agricultural Policy, or CAP, of the EU has been a bone of contention for many French farmers. While it aims to provide a stable income for farmers and ensure a steady supply of affordable food, many in France see it as a system that favors large-scale industrial farming over smaller, traditional farms. This has led to protests, with French farmers expressing their dissatisfaction with what they perceive as a lack of support from the EU. But let's journey beyond France's borders. How do farmers in other EU countries fare? In Poland, for instance, farmers have generally benefited from the CAP, with subsidies helping to modernize farms and boost productivity. The story is somewhat different in Ireland, where farmers have voiced concerns similar to their French counterparts, criticizing the CAP for favoring large-scale operations. Then there's Hungary, a country that has recently been in the spotlight for its opposition to Ukraine's entry into the EU. Hungarian farmers, much like their French peers, have a complex relationship with the EU. They too have grappled with the challenges of the CAP, and the prospect of Ukraine joining the EU raises questions about how this might impact agricultural policies and cohesion within the Union. So, what can we glean from this exploration of French farmers and their EU counterparts? Firstly, the relationship between farmers and the EU is anything but straightforward. It's a delicate balance of supporting farmers' livelihoods, ensuring affordable food supply, and maintaining sustainable practices. The CAP, while well-intentioned, has been a source of contention, with many farmers feeling that it does not adequately support small-scale, traditional farming. Secondly, the experiences of farmers vary significantly across the EU. While some, like Polish farmers, have seen benefits from EU policies, others, like those in France and Ireland, have expressed frustrations. These differences highlight the challenge of creating policies that cater to diverse agricultural landscapes and practices. Lastly, the issue of new countries joining the EU, as seen with Hungary's stance on Ukraine, adds another layer of complexity to the already intricate relationship between farmers and the EU. It underscores the need for a thorough assessment of how such changes could affect agricultural policies and cohesion within the Union. In conclusion, the relationship between French farmers and the EU is a microcosm of the broader dynamics at play within the Union. It's a story of struggle and resilience, tradition and change, national interests, and European unity. As we move forward, the challenge will be to find a balance that respects the rich agricultural heritage of countries like France, while also embracing the opportunities and challenges of a changing world.